What's up, guys? My name is Marco. I am a Trump supporter. I'm a citizen for Trump, Latinos for Trump, all the groups out there. Latinos with Trump, Californians for Trump, Americans for Trump. Cindy Contreras, ¿cómo estás? Daryl. Kid Avila, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Pat, nice to see you, man. Roger, what's up, Roger? Rosanna, what's up, Rosanna? Adam. Kid Avila, that's our new hello. It's what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Mona from Los Angeles, what's up? I see Roger. Yeah. Antifa. I am part of the Antifa most wanted. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Hi, Jen. Angie, what's up, Angie? See you next month, Angie, on the 8th. Jose Aguilar, what's up, Jose Aguilar? What's up, Jen? Yeah, I guess if you're a Trump supporter, it's bad news. And all this freaking outlaw cities, all this outlaw places, you're definitely. Pat says we cannot make a poster of Antifas because they have masks. Yeah. How are we going to do a poster of Antifa? It's like, we can't do that. It's not fair. And here we are. We don't have a problem showing our face. Right? Here we are. But they do. That poster is Clinton lawyer real, Mark Maker, 69 leading to student death. I couldn't go to the meeting today. I know there was a hearing today. I wasn't able to. But I found out about that poster. So now my brother lives in Oakland. And the poster wasn't just in Oakland. It was in Berkeley. It was everywhere. So these tactics are not new. They've been using these tactics for a long time. What's up, Craig? Craig says, Kimberly Norman says, it breaks my heart to watch what is happening to our country. Yep. But it's unfortunate. Everybody's talking about the Antifa poster. And you know, the only reason why we are in the Antifa poster is because they're afraid. Because Eric Clapton is the first guy he's facing trial. And we need to keep the pressure. Hi Ursula. Nice to see you. Antifa are domestic terrorists. They're organized crime. Operators of hate. They are the real hate groups, the true hate groups. Everything they accuse us of, they are. It takes one to know one, they say. Yes, Ursula, it was a pleasure meeting you too. I see you everywhere, but I hadn't met you in person. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care of Robert, please. Take care of Robert and Harim. What's up, Star? Marisela, Carlos, thank you so much for hosting us at your house. I'm sorry we were a little tired, and we didn't have much time, but it was a pleasure being with you guys. Please say hi to Marisela here and Carlos. They invited us to their home and they gave us pizza and some barbecue meat. What's up, Eva? Yoshi. Gracias, Marisela. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, we have Armenian meat used with potatoes. Armenian meat and potatoes. That's what they cooked for us. That was awesome. So I want to thank. I have a few things to report here. A lot of things to report, but let's start with the march against Sharia on Saturday. Okay, Marisela, Armenian meat and Armenian Trump supporters. Oh, that's right. That guy, he's new to the country. He's an immigrant, Armenian immigrant, and he supports Trump. That's great. That's a great thing. And you know what? I know another Armenian guy here in Sacramento that's a big Trump supporter. You know, most immigrants get it, guys. It's really, I would say probably 60% of the immigrants, legal immigrants, get it. And they know that Trump is the best thing for this country. So let's not lose hope. Let's continue. And I don't mean the Obama hope. I mean the real hope. The real hope. The Trump hope. Okay, so Friday, guys, we drove down to LA on Friday with Robert Herrera, which is going by Johnny Rodriguez right now, and I and my photographer, which is my son, but he doesn't want me to get him in the Trump movement. He wants to remain anonymous. What's up, Fernando? Marilyn, what's up, Marilyn? So we drove to LA and we stayed at Denise, Reese, and Gio house. We had a little party get together there. Omar Navarro came, Jesse Suave, Jennifer Martinez. What's up, Melinda? Who else was there? Robert Herrera, Harim. That's right, Harim was there too. So, Trump supporters are coming together, guys. We are coming together and we're creating a fellowship. We're creating a brotherhood. We're creating a bond. And as Trump supporters, we have a responsibility and an obligation to continue the message of Donald Trump, to push it forward, to help him with his agenda. Okay, so we need to continue to embrace one another. Okay? So Friday we had a blast. Denise was a little nervous, but we had the media there at her house. She talked about the Sharia law march. Then the next day we drove into San Bernardino, and we had the San Bernardino rally. In fact, I don't know if Irma is still here. So I can get her input on the rally. So every rally was successful for the Sharia law. There was about 20 cities. They said 28, but I don't know how many really had it at the end. Okay, Ursula. And there was about 500 of us, and Antifa was on the other side. Now, Antifa ran away at the end, and we claimed the corner. So Antifa is running out of steam. Antifa does not have the passion that we do as patriots, Trump supporters, whatever you want to call us. Jan Aguirre, what's up? ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Carlos. Oh, and I met Carlos too. So there is an article that I posted on this. Susan, what's up? Yeah. Aside from the Oregon rally, the Oregon, we were outnumbered by Antifa. But in San Bernardino, there was more of us. So there's an article by Breitbart for Saturday, and I posted it here. Hey, Tony, what's up? Everybody say hi to Tony the Tiger, Tony Lopez. I saw him yesterday. Nice to see you yesterday. I might see him Saturday as well. He invited me to I don't know if I can talk about this, but he invited me to a celebrity golf. So I might see Tony later. What's up, Henry? Everybody say hi to Henry. Henry is our New York connection, along with Robert Herrera. So, in this article by Breitbart, if you want to go see it, it's I put the link with this live. I met, what's his name? Tim Donnelly. So if you guys don't know Tim, yeah, Tim Donnelly. He's an assemblyman, and he also ran for governor. Okay. So I was able to meet this guy. I have been hearing about Tim for a long time. For a while, a lot of people's been talking to me about him. And I basically tell them, hey, Tim, we want we want to be part of this We want to participate in this political process. We need help. How do we approach the GOP? And you know what he told me? And it's live, so you can go check it out on his page. He said that the GOP doesn't want me, doesn't want us. That the GOP, they're very exclusive. So we need to find a way to get the GOP to start letting us to participate or to step aside, because we're coming strong, baby. Okay. So there's this article is very well written. He talks about all the people that was at the rally, at the March Against Sharia, and he gives an idea of what's going on. Daryl says, go to the celebrity golf. I'm going to. If Tony is going to hook me up, actually. And I don't know if I can say this, but Tony actually is going to take care of it. So I'm not going to pay for anything for it. And it seems like a great event, because 100% of the proceeds go to scientific research for traumatic brain injury in high school football and direct aid to families affected by these tragedies. So it's for brain injury in football. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So check out this article, because it tells you that the Trump supporters, we're moving forward. Then we had that also at the LAX. Harim was there at the LAX. We had a blast. I'm gonna get somebody here to talk about the Sharia march in let me see. Roseanne says GOP in California needs to get with the conservatives in the patriotic movement. Yes, they do. They do. Henry!
What's up?
What's up, guys?
What's up? Hey, you heard that yesterday. What's up, guys? We're using your line, man. You're becoming popular, man.
Well, Henry, I hadn't noticed, but I guess since I've been doing my videos, I always say, what's up, guys? And there's a guy here in California, his name is Dave Toms, and he figured it out. He said, hey, you need to stop saying what's up, guys. And I'm like, I didn't know I did that, right? I guess I always say what's up, guys.
But it's a catchphrase, man. Everybody's using it. Harim, Robert, everybody is just saying, what's up, guys? So it's running, man. So I hope it's not copyright. You won't get sued, man.
But so you did. I know that you did on the East Coast. You did a bunch of interviews and all that. So first of all, tell us about the Antifa March Against Sharia on Saturday. How was it for you guys out there?
It was intense. Antifa was trying to infiltrate, but NYPD was immaculate as always, and they protected us. And at one point or a couple of points, they tried to infiltrate the area we were in. And when they tried to do that, the Oath Keepers protection, their security, their private security, were on them like white on rice, and the NYPD also. So they kept everything under control. But we did speak, Marco, about another incident that happened. I don't know if you want to touch up on that.
Yeah, please go ahead. Tell us about it.
For everybody that's listening, they probably know already because I put a blast out there. One of the speakers for the Oath Keepers, he's the VP. His name is Frank, and he was giving a tremendous speech. And 20 minutes after the speech in New York City, it was about 85 degrees with a lot of humidity. He collapsed and he went into cardiac arrest. Fire department, FDNY, EMT, all the NYPD was with him there. They worked on him for about 30 minutes. They said he crashed a couple of times, and it was a tremendous scene. We kept everything going. The Oath Keepers said, "Keep it going. We don't want to panic within our people that were protesting out there." And the gentleman, we thought he passed away because it was really a long time. He kept crashing. But I put out a blast afterwards, and I asked everybody who were listening to give this man their prayers. And I got to tell you, our patriots and everybody else that loves this country and everybody that feels for a human being, they were in a prayer chain, and this gentleman is going to make a full recovery. And thank God for that. And thank you all the listeners that were in a prayer chain, man. It was very emotional, very humbling, man.
So is he gonna be okay?
Yep, he's gonna make a full recovery. I think he's still in the hospital. They operated on him, I heard. It was just incredible. He was real near death. He was really, I got to tell you, he was not in good shape. But there was a miracle. If everybody wants to know what a miracle looks like, if you're believing God, if you're not, you really got to look at what a miracle looks like, and that was a miracle. We're freezing up a little. You hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, we're freezing up a little bit.
Okay, but go
I
ahead.
just switched my Wi-Fi. See if that works.
Okay, go ahead. So pretty much is that. The gentleman's going to make it. He is one of the Patriots. He's one of the guys that from the Oath Keepers. He's the vice president. And it was a tremendous, tremendous event. Just as successful. I heard about you guys in San Bernardino and LAX. The Patriots, the Trump supporters, we really had a victory this weekend in the middle of all this that happened and the protest, the counter protest. But we had a victory out here in the East Coast, I got to tell you.
How many Antifa do you think you had in New York trying to infiltrate your event?
In total, the counter protesters, it looked like in the number of about 150 to 200, about 150. Pure Antifa, the ones with the mask and the way they dress, all ridiculous. I would say it was a good 75 of them. They were acting up. There are a couple of them, I think, got arrested because they were trying to. They got up to the gate where we had our protest, and they were getting a little bit rough with the police, and the police had to put them in their place. So I would say about 75 of them.
Let me bring you up. I'm gonna take you down. I'll bring you back in a minute. It's freezing, guys. It's not freezing like I'm cold. It's just freezing like it's freezing. I don't know if you guys can still see me. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me? Okay. All right. So you see me. I'm going to bring it back in a minute. So what he was saying is that there was a guy, one of the Oath Keepers, had a heart attack in New York while he was doing his speech, 20 minutes into his speech. So let me bring him back. And the San Bernardino event was a success, guys. For some reason, my phone is just, what's up, guys? Yeah, hashtag what's up, guys. So now, he's coming in. There you are. Can you see me?
Yep, I see you.
Great. What you have what kind of Wi-Fi do you have?
I'm using the phone right now. I have 5G in the house itself. Um, while we're doing this, let me see if I can, while you're doing that, let me see what I can do. Just bear with me, okay? I want to make sure.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Let's see, can you guys practice that?
How's that? How's that?
Okay, I can see you.
You hear me? I see you, man. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I got you on 5G, man. If it's not this, it must be Facebook trying to censor us, or it could be the Russians, man. So you know how that is.
Let me see. Let me get you back, because it froze. Sorry, guys. Please, I'm gonna bring it back again. We're having hiccups here, but you know, I have a Comcast, the fastest Wi-Fi thing there is. So it's not on my side, that's for sure. And he has really good Wi-Fi, he says too. So my guess is the Russians, putting this personally, is the Russians that's doing this, or Facebook censoring us. Okay, let me just keep going a little bit while he comes back. So then Sunday, we spent a day in LA having fun. And then Monday, Harim, Robert, and I, we went to this.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so Henry, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. Wi-Fi is a lot slower than internet Ethernet cable. Okay. So check this out. Can you guys see this? I got sunburned on Saturday.
We can get burned, man. We brown, man. Us brown skins can get burned.
The funny part is that as a Mexican, you can't get sunburned. It's a really sign of weakness. So I'm feeling really bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I got sunburned. So if you go to another rally, make sure you wear a sunblock.
I learned my lesson. That's true.
Let's see. Okay, so what happened is Monday we went to a. I was telling you a little bit about it. I don't know if you saw it. We went to a city hall meeting in Carajay. Now, I was there to support Harim and Arthur and all the LA for Trump, because it seems that that's the next battle. It seems that all the city halls are full of not just Antifa, but they're full of all this left agenda, this communists that are trying to pass all these crazy measures, and mainly it's the sanctuary city. So how do you see sanctuary city? I actually got to hear the guy that's going to run for governor in California yesterday, and he pretty much said that sanctuary cities are just to get money from people. You know, they're using the sentiment out there right now, and they're just getting money out of people. What do you think about that?
I mean, in New York here, we're suffering the same thing. And one of the things New York is facing is the budget cuts from Donald Trump or President Trump in regards to not complying with the mandates. And that's what we faced here in New York, and New York being a hotbed when it comes to terrorism. And I mean, they did say they're not going to cut the terrorism part, but they will cut funding to New York City, which already we're facing so much deficits as it is. So we are facing a lot of problems here in New York being a major city. You must know this also from your parts out there in California, the major city.
It's the Russians, guys. The Russians. So I was telling him that we need to support all the local politicians, the local city halls, because they're having a hard time. Like in this Carajay City Hall Council meetings, you have a lot of leftists and people that are for sanctuary cities that are showing up and not letting the agenda go forward. So New York is having the same problems. Let me see. Oscar Hernandez says, no seas pendejo. I assume he's talking about me. Oscar, what's up? Mina. Omar Navarro for Congress. Yeah, Yoshi. So we were with Omar Navarro on Friday. We were with him on Saturday. Then Monday as well. So yeah, definitely Omar Navarro is the guy to support, and Antonio Sabato Jr. as well. We need to go and support Antonio. Henry.
I'm here.
Do you guys see that? He just came for a second and left. So yeah, definitely Facebook is not letting us connect today. But please go see those 4 links that I posted. The ones that worry me the most is this La Raza movement and Antifa. And also, let me tell you guys, as of today, this morning, they posted this all around the city, Berkeley and Oakland. So I made it to the list of most wanted men by Antifa. My picture's right there, right here, guys. See it right there? So it says, community alert. Alt-right fascists seen in downtown Oakland at the courthouse. So they knew I was going to the courthouse this morning because the hearing of Eric, the guy that broke somebody's head on April 15 at the freedom of speech rally. Fascist book. So I guess I am formally and officially the first Mexican member of the KKK, I guess. KK Mex, according to Antifa. So this is good and it's not good. It's good because we're making a dent. We're getting their attention. It's not good because this tactics. I mean, come on. Can you imagine? My brother lives in Oakland. My mom goes to visit him sometimes, and she sees this on the store. I mean, it's just not cool. Let me see. What do you guys think? Let me try to see if I can bring Henry again. Yeah. Yeah. So they're censoring us, guys. First they make fun. First they make fun of you. Then they ignore you. Then they fight you. Then you win. Yes, I love that, Daryl. Thank you so much. They did make a lot of fun of me, especially with taco trucks on every corner. And then they ignore me, but now I think they're fighting me. They're already fighting me. Stage number 3. So guys, there you have it. I don't want to take a lot of your time this morning, but let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. It's up to you, me, and all of us to stand for what's right and to not let this Democrat tyranny win. So guys, get involved in your local politics. Go and go to your county representatives. Go become a precinct chair. Continue this message, this podcast. Please share my video. Make some memes. Send a few words of encouragement to all the people that are in this movement. I want to recognize and give a shout out to Denise Reese. She did an awesome job with the rally in San Bernardino. It was her first rally ever, but she did most. I just put my name there. She did most of the work. Valentina, Harim, Robert, Arthur, all those LA patriots. Please send them a word of encouragement. Send them just go and say hi to them and tell them that you appreciate what they're doing for this country, that you appreciate what they're doing for our movement. Because believe me, guys, when we're out there, there's a few moments that we wonder why the hell we're doing there. So to know that there's people like you that support us, it empower us, and it help us keep going. Because we get so much opposition from everywhere. In my case, I get opposition from both sides. So please, just a word of encouragement, especially to Harim. He's one of the guys that's fighting the most in LA. Since he's a homie for Trump, everybody's out to get him. Robert Herrera, Paloma, Arthur, and everybody, Bianca in Texas, in Florida, Ileana, Ariel. There is just so many people that I admire because of what they're doing for this country. And they walk a path that I just want to follow their lead and continue in this fight against evil, this fight against this destructive agenda of the left, because that's what it is. It's a destructive agenda. Let me see. Henry, I don't have the option to bring you anymore. I don't know what happened. Maybe you were blocked. Onyx says Paloma is a pit bull with a lipstick. Yeah, you don't want to be on the bad side of Paloma. Paloma actually defends Donald Trump in Mexico. Check that out. Okay? She actually defends Donald Trump in Mexico. It takes some balls to do that, I guess. So yeah, please, guys, whatever you can do to help out. And I want to talk a little bit about in Sacramento, July 8th, we're going to have one of the biggest rallies, unity rallies, and United America First. Please put it on your calendar. It's going to be huge. And that's the next one that we're gonna be pushing through. So I'll post on my wall. Yeah, I don't have the option to invite you, Henry. I'm gonna post the flyer on my wall if you guys can go and check it out. And it's gonna be one of the biggest rallies in the area. We're gonna have speakers from LA. We're gonna help people come from LA all the way up here. And it's really, John Aguirre, you're right, Unite. That's the name of the rally. Unite America First. Unite, unite, unite. Either we unite, guys, or we die. Just simple as that. I know there's a few people that are fighting from the inside. That's not the way to go about it. John Aguirre says he'll be there. The enemy is not us. We are not the enemy. So the enemy, we know what it is, and let's go out and get him. Let's kill the monster while it's little. A good friend of mine told me that a long time ago. Kill the monster while it's little. We need to kill this Antifa little monster because they're growing in numbers. They had a meeting a few days ago where they're strategizing. And this, I am pretty sure that this came out of that meeting they had a few days ago. So this is part of their strategy, to shame. Every time you hear that shame word, that comes from them. Every time you hear, that's not who we are, that comes from Obama. He said that so many times. Every time you hear the word stronger together, that is a code word for the freaking left. Bianca, what's up? Come up and play, Bianca. Let's talk about Antifa. Let me see if I can bring Bianca, guys. Because Bianca is fighting in Texas. And if she's not your friend yet, you need to befriend Bianca. Everybody say hi to Bianca. I'm trying to see if I can bring her up. I don't know if I can. So while she comes up, let me tell you. So they have Cole, 1, 2, 3. They have 12 of us. And there is a blog where they have also identified a lot of us. No, I couldn't bring Bianca. I don't know why. Let me try again. But Bianca says, Marco, I'm fed up. Yeah, no, we can't. So guys, I'm going to sign off, but pretty much that's what it is. I have those 4 links. Check them out, what we did within the Latinos for Trump movement. All the Americans out there, please do not get discouraged because I use the word Latinos for Trump a lot. The only reason why I use Latinos for Trump is because of the market that I'm trying to penetrate. We're trying to, unfortunately, the Hispanic population are a tough nut to crack. You know, I would love to just only say Americans because in the end, it's really America first. But the reason why we say Latinos for Trump, because we want to go and rescue. We want to actually rescue a lot of conservative Hispanics that are conservative in nature, but they have been kidnapped by the Democrats. So when we say Latinos for Trump, we give them permission for them to unite with us, to line up with our message, to be Americans as well. So that's the only reason why I use Latinos for Trump. Please don't take it the wrong way. I know a lot of people out there saying, well, why? We're Americans. Yes, we're Americans first. But to go and fish, sometimes you have to use what the fish likes. To go and fish, you use the bait that the fish likes. And that's what we're doing with Latinos for Trump. So please join the movement, help us out. You don't have to be a Latino to join Latinos for Trump. As long, the only requirement to join Latinos for Trump is the sincere desire to make America great again. And I'm going to say that again. The only requirement to be part of the Latinos for Trump movement is the sincere desire to make America great again and to love tacos. So if you love tacos and if you have the sincere desire to make America great again, welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. You can call yourself a Latino for Trump. Okay, I want to thank each and every one of you, especially Marisela and Carlos, because they gave us Armenian barbecue and pizza on Friday. And all the people I met in LA this past weekend. And please, let's keep going, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Facebook is playing games with us. Roseanne says she loves tacos. Okay, there you have it. You love tacos? Welcome. Organize a convention plan. You know what, John Aguirre? Bianca had a speaker the day before yesterday. Some guy, and this guy said that that's what we need to do. We need to organize a convention, a Latinos for Trump convention, Hispanics for Trump. Or we can just even call it immigrants for Trump. I'm going to take you up on that one, John Aguirre. I'm going to talk to Bianca, and we can talk to Cubans for Trump, New York for Trump. And yes, we should organize some kind of convention. And it would be the beginning of something big. Because we are the number of Hispanics in the United States is in the 20-something%. But the number of public officials in the Hispanic community is in the 5%. We have no representation. Our leaders are George Lopez and Jorge Ramos. Those are our leaders, guys. I know that Cesar Chavez was a great leader, but he's long gone. We need a new Cesar Chavez here. Yes, we need Latinos, Hispanics, or however we call each other, to unite. Because we complain that they don't do this, they don't do that. And I'm talking to everybody, even the guys on the left. They're complaining that this, and that, but nobody does anything about it. All we do is complain. Roy Mendez, that guy. John heard it. Oh, you heard it, John. Okay. Well, I'm down for it. I hereby call upon you to make a convention of Latinos for Trump. Who seconds that motion?
Okay. Got it. Marco,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm so pissed off right now, Marco.
I hereby call to make a convention for Latinos for Trump. Who seconds that motion?
Listen, I second it, but let me tell you, we got to show up to our state conventions, Marco. This is it. There's no more playing around, marching around, counter-protesting. That's not fixing the problem. We have to show up. You need to find out when your state convention is in your prospective state. You need to sign up to be a precinct chair and become an elected official. A precinct chair is an elected official. You must become an elected official, and you need to start having that power to vote. That's the only way we're going to start making changes. Marching isn't going to make changes. It's the same thing as we tell these people who are protesting sanctuary cities. They think that they're going to make a change by going and waving their flag from some other country and that it's just going to change. No, it's not. The march, that's over. We're done. We're done doing all that. That's great. We send a message. We've gone to fight on the streets. That's awesome. But now it's time to take those marching orders, march into our state conventions, and start voting. Voting people out, voting people in, making sure that we have representation. No more excuses from anybody. Like you just said right now, yeah, we're Latinos for Trump, but you know what? It's everybody. We're American. We need to start taking our country back. I'm fed up. You got people posting this crap with pictures on it, it has your picture on it, saying that you're a fascist. Come on now. Seriously? I'm getting sick of that. And then today, the shootings that took place, shooting a person because they're a Republican. I'm fed up. That's it. It's time to take action. No more words. It's time to take action. Each and every person that follows you, Marco, that's on your live videos, that's going to share this report, you've got to get involved in the local GOP, whether they like it or not. You've got to get involved. You have to sign up to be a precinct chair. If they do not accept you, then you go to the precinct chair convention in your state and you get voted in, and you take an army with you to make sure you get voted in. You are the only way. We the people. No more cronyism, no more, these people. How are we going to drain the swamp? We got to vote them out. It's ridiculous. We're here fighting, and like I said, the marching's great and everything. It sends a message, but at the end of the day, we really didn't change anything. The only way we're going to change is by voting. That's it. It's by voting. We have to, everybody, listen, this is another thing. Everybody has a chance to become a deputy voter registrar. What does that mean? You register people to vote. That's what you do. You have to start registering people to vote. Because we have a lot of Latinos, they're not registered to vote. We are a majority and a very low percentage votes. We can't do that anymore. We got to start putting our words into action. We have to start putting words into action. There's no ands, ifs, or what's about it anymore. I mean, the left, they're not going to stop, Marco. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue these little whiny tactics. This is what they're going to do. They're going to continue, and then you got all these illegals claiming, marching like they have a right to this country. Well, they don't got rights. They're not even legal. I'm like, what are you doing, people? So, you know what? It's up to us Americans to stop it. We have to stop this rhetoric and nonsense. We do. We really just do. I mean, enough is enough, honestly. I mean, I don't like seeing my Latino people or anybody else's face on a wanted list. I mean, seriously? I mean, what do we come up, where are we going with this? So, I always tell you all that, there's a call to action. In every video that I do, I always say call to action. I keep telling everybody, you have to get involved. You have to get involved with your local party, with a local, you have to get involved with a local Republican women's group. You got to get involved with the GOP in one way or another. You're just going to have to do it. There's no other way of doing it, Marco. We have to get, you have to be on the inside to change the outside. You can't continuously just change it from the outside. Trump's already done that. But how are we going to help him? We got to be on the inside now to change from the inside out. It's just, I just don't know how much more clearer I have to be about that. You know, we just got to do better. And I know that it's not easy. Listen, I mean, other states are, you know, you guys are having a tougher time in California, and, but you know what? I mean, Latinos as a whole, Hispanics as a whole, we're still not further than we were before. We're still in the same place, underrepresented. We barely are now speaking up. Many of us are barely speaking up, but we're still not being heard. And we really, really, the only way to do that is to get involved, take action, and we got to, that's the bottom line. There's no other way of doing it. There just isn't.
Thank you, Bianca.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I'm just, listen, when I said I'm fed up, I'm like, man, I'm fed up. I'm just fed up with this nonsense. It's daily nonsense every day I'm so sick of the mainstream media. You know, every freaking day they find something. They just complete whining, meltdown, snowflake mentality. I'm like, get over it. Get over it. You know, it's like, seriously. I mean, many of us are praying. Maybe many more need to pray. We need a lot of prayers. You know, we need to keep praying. But you're right, Marco. You know, whatever it takes. If we have to have a convention of Hispanics, you know, to hold a meeting or, you know, get organized and figure out how we're going to do it, you know, so be it. But, you know, right now, I mean, there is the Democrat Party and the Republican Party. And that is, I mean, right now, those are the two parties. You know, the Libertarian Party, well, it's just not the way it works. So the principles that we line up with and the principles that we've been fighting for, Marco, those are the principles of the Republican Party. It is what it is. That's how it is. You know, it's not the perfect party, but it's a heck of a lot better than that Democrat Party right now. Sure. And I hold all of them accountable.
And that's coming from an ex-Democrat.
That's right. That's right. Born and raised a Democrat because I was told that the Republican Party was for white rich people, and that, you know, that the Democrat Party was for the working class. Well, that might have been in the 1970s, early 1980s when I was born, but that ain't the Democrat Party today. It's just not. It's not for the working class. I mean, think about it. Unlike rich white people or Republicans, the Republican Party doesn't even have as much money as the Democrats. The Democrats are pouring money into everything that they do every single day. And the Republicans just don't have. We don't have a George Soros on our side. We don't have all those, you know, Clinton machine people on our side. We just don't. That's the reality. So,
Bianca, did you see that meeting we had in Carajay? Did you see any footage of that?
Yes. Yes. That was ridiculous. Listen, I'm like, what are those people doing over there? They're sitting there. They were sitting there. They were like proud to be illegal, and they wanted sanctuary city. They wanted, like, I'm like, you know what? There needs to be an example made of those people. When they go out there and do that protest, we need to have federal police there. They need to be all picked up and deported. Enough of this nonsense. Somebody needs to be made an example of, and they'll stop doing that crap. They'll stop marching around or standing in the corners thinking they have rights. They do not have.
Let me tell you something. You know, Antifa has this, they have me here, right? But those Hispanics, they knew all my personal life. As soon as they saw me, they started throwing things at me like, why did you say there was going to be taco trucks in every corner? And I was like, man, there was 10 tacos on the way in here. I saw 10 taco trucks. So they know everything about personal life, and they were yelling it out loud. So it's crazy because they're invasion of privacy, you know?
That is. That is, and oh Lord forbid if that was us doing it to them, we'd be all over the freaking
Right.
news. But you know, they do it to us, and we don't. Who's standing up for us besides ourselves? Who's out there protecting us and our information and everything? But you know what? Their little tactics is gonna end soon, Marco. We've talked about it, and I'm not gonna put it out here for everybody to know. But just know that that's being worked on. These little groups here, we've linked them. And they're gonna go down. They
Good.
will go down. So you just that flyer you just posted. I sent it. We've talked about this, but I sent it the right direction. So it's only a matter of time. That's why I'm saying, you know what? Don't worry about those. You know, I know Harim keeps going to these things. Y'all got to get involved. You got to become precinct chairs. You got to get involved in the GOP. You have to. It can't be just one or two of you. It's got to be more. You got to have thousands. There's thousands of us. We have to get involved. We have to take those positions. There's empty positions. And if you look and pull up the open precinct chairs wherever you live, and check this out. Actually, I challenge everybody to go and look up the empty precinct chairs in a heavily Democrat area. I guarantee you that half or more than half of the precinct chairs on the Republican side are empty. I guarantee you that. More than half of our precinct chairs on the Republican side are empty. That leaves it open for people to commit fraud, voter fraud, because there's nobody checking them from our side. Nobody's checking them that they're holding a true and election with integrity. No one is checking them from our side. Those seats are unfilled. That means that's less voting power on our end. We got to do better. We have to do better. You have to become those elected officials to change the dynamics within your local GOP or your state GOP. You have to. That's the only way we're going to have a say-so. It's the only way we can vote. It's the only way that we're going to make things matter. It's the only way that we the people, truly take this country back. It really is. I'm telling you, I challenge everybody on this, anybody that's watching me, please go to your local GOP, whatever county you're in. Look up the GOP office and look at the empty precinct chair. Look for your address. Find out if it's an open or filled position. If it is an open position, you guys apply for that position. If you get denied, you show up to the precinct chair convention and you run for it. That's what you do. You've got to do something, because I'm telling you, the marching can only go so far.
I did try to sign up for that, but they never got back to me.
Of course. So I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to be persistent. You got to keep calling them back and say, I applied for that position. When are you going to call me in for an interview? And if they don't give you that information, you sit there and you tell them, you know what? When's the precinct chair convention? And you go to the precinct chair convention with enough people, and you make sure that you get voted in for that position.
All right.
They can't keep it from you. We deserve representation just as much as anybody else. Because you know what? It's not about being Hispanic. It's not about being black. It's not about being Chinese or Asian, or it's not about being whatever. It's about being an American. It's about being taking part in our democratic system, and not just being a voice, but being an elected official that can make a difference. That's what it's about. Being part of that, of the process, and being proud about it. That's the thing. You got to be proud about it. So, Marco, just because they didn't call you back doesn't mean anything. You call them, you be persistent, as well as anybody else that's watching this feed. You be persistent about becoming that. I mean, come on now. It's an open position. They should be welcoming you with open arms, saying, oh my God, finally somebody to fill in these positions. So you know what? You call them back. Keep on them. Keep on them. And if they don't respond, you tell them, okay, that's fine. You know what? When's the precinct chair convention? And when's the state convention? Make sure you have that on your calendar, and make sure that you're planning to bring in people so that we could start voting them in to become elected officials that can represent us and represent our communities, represent our districts, and represent and be part of that democratic process that votes the laws in that allows us to stand up for what we believe in.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much. You just inspired me, Bianca.
Man, go watch Wonder Woman. I came out of there clashing my wrist. I was like, I'm taking the Democrats down. I'm going to take them liberals down. I was like, go watch Wonder Woman. You'll come out going, man, I'm ready to fight. But you know what? We got to be smart about it. We got to be smart about it. And it's like I said, hey, it's great that we go march and unite, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, and y'all been traveling and everything. But man, Marco, at the end of the day, you're still Marco. You're still, you know, you still don't have only the only voting power you have is vote on the of. You got to make a difference. You got to make a difference from the inside. And that's it. I mean, that's just the way it is. We just got to do better. And that's, you know what? That's what I'm hoping to accomplish here in the state of Texas is making it a little bit more diverse and making sure that our districts are, you know, how can I say it, appropriately represented. You know what? And whether it's Hispanic or not, I don't care. As long as you're like-minded and you're conservative and you care about this country and you're a patriot. That's all I care about. If you're Hispanic, great, it's a plus. But if you're not, hey, I don't care. Blue, black, purple, red, yellow, I don't care. If you're an American and you care about this country, then that's what we're going to have to do.
Bianca.
But we got to represent.
Bianca, so all these districts go by county? Is that how they're set up?
Each county has elected officials that make up the precincts. The precincts are, you know, are just the areas of town. And then all the precincts make up the counties. And then the counties, you know, even go further to the state. And then from the state, you go national. You become delegates. From going to those conventions, from your state conventions, that's where you can get elected to become a delegate of your state.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
You know what we need to do, Marco? And that's the thing. I got to get with you so that I can see, because I don't know how California is set up. It's probably not exactly like Texas. But I know I got a PowerPoint presentation that pretty much outlines the way our party is structured here in Texas, how to get involved and what to do and what, you know, the process is. Because you got to know your local, who the players are locally. Then you got to know, you know, bigger picture than that, and then bigger, and how everybody, you know, kind of how we are all kind of connected. And I don't know if you guys are the same exact way, but I know that it's going to be similar. It's not going to be too you know, different. But we got to get together on that, and maybe we'll work on a PowerPoint, and maybe we'll do a presentation online, teach people. But right now, the best thing I can do is tell you, look up your county, and look up the empty. It's got to show you. Not every county is going to have all the information. You may have to call the county and say, hey, I live at this address. I need to know if my precinct spot is available or is it filled. And if it's filled, you find out, you start doing research on that person. If that person isn't doing their job and they're not out there turning votes for their precinct, then somebody needs to run against them. Somebody productive and that's going to take action, that's going to turn out votes for that precinct, then you need to run against them. But I'm telling you right now, there are so many empty precinct chairs. I mean, over here, Maxine Waters for y'all is a Sheila Jackson for us. I looked up Sheila Jackson's district. Over half of her precinct chairs were unfilled on the Republican Party side. Got hardly any representation in her district. And we got to turn that around. And I'm telling you, Marco, I'm telling you in my gut, I already know that if I pulled up throughout the nation, all those heavily Democrat-infested areas, I guarantee you we don't got representation from our end. We got to change that. That's what's going to make the difference. All right. I hope that helps. I'm all riled up.
I feel sorry for your husband right now.
You're
Thank you.
hilarious. Yeah. All right, Marco. Hey, man, peace. Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump. Latinos with Trump. Whatever you want to call us. But at the end of the day, man, we're Americans, and I'm proud to be an
Yes.
American.
Thank you, Bianca.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace.
There you have it, guys. All the women that haven't watched Wonder Woman, go watch Wonder Woman. It'll make you do some things. So I'm gonna find out about these precinct chairs, and then I'll get back to you guys on it. So go to your local county and find out about these precinct chairs positions, and we're gonna go to the local level, and we're going to take action. Okay, guys? I love you. It was great seeing you today. Talk to you soon. And what's up, guys? Be cool.